strategy game.
It's Raymond. I hope I have the right number.
2015 has been a great year for strategy RPGs. Between the likes of Stella Glow and Disgaea of 5, those who like a side of tactics with their role-playing have had their plates full. After Dragonfall's release, we assumed that Harebrained Schemes couldn't top itself, but then Hong Kong appeared. As the pinnacle of the series, Shadowrun Hong Kong is the single most complete digital representation of the board game from which it borrows its namesake. A robust combat system, some of the best storytelling and writing the genre's ever seen, beautiful visuals, an entrancing cyberpunk soundtrack all culminate in the year's strongest strategy RPG. Best sports game.
High-powered Packers have proven why they're at the top of the NFC. Cobb with the go-ahead score.
2015 was a strong year for EA Sports, redeemed themselves for the debacle that was NHL 15. NHL 16 was a far more feature-complete and realistic hockey experience, yet it was EA Sports' longest-running series that ultimately proved the most impressive. While Madden went a few years without too many noticeable improvements, Madden NFL 16 was one of the best playing football games in years. It did an especially admirable job in its accessibility and revamped receiving mechanics. Now that we're getting close to the middle of this console generation, it seems EA Sports is finding ways to best harness the abilities of the Xbox One and PlayStation 4. Best fighting game.
Ready?
As always.
The deadliest fighting game franchise of all time makes its glorious debut on current generation platforms. Bloodier than ever, Mortal Kombat X delivers one of the most engaging fighting experiences in years thanks to its in-depth combat, cast of diverse fighters, and a plethora of content. A fully developed campaign furthered the story from Mortal Kombat in 2011 and featured 7 new combatants. A revamped challenge tower offered players plenty of trials with all sorts of crazy play conditions thrown in. Finally, it was all topped off with a robust multiplayer suite. Mortal Kombat came back in a big way in 2011, and Mortal Kombat X proves that the franchise is here to stay. Best racing game. It's hard to believe that Forza Motorsport is essentially an annual franchise now. It has entered the realm of Call of Duty and Assassin's Creed, but the way that Turn 10 caters to different racing groups each year allows for things to be kept fresh. While 2014 was more towards the open world arcade sim hybrid, 2015 is all about the pure simulation of racing around in constrained tracks while modifying the various components to each vehicle. While the first Forza Motorsport installment on Xbox One was a bit of a disappointment, lacking in various aspects, its 6th iteration allows the series to grow exponentially. This includes improved drive-avatar support, a bevy of new beautiful vehicles to race in, visually stunning tracks thanks to various weather effects, and various new features spread throughout. Forza Motorsport 6 is the racing game to play in 2015.